Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Tonight, we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Huskies of Tokyo taking on the New Orleans Saints. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here's a Louisiana native from the town of Jennings. It's Travis Etienne. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Tua. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. A give, it's Etienne off the option. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another first down. Another tote for Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now you look at this Saints defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Here now a 3rd and 20. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. As he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So that penalty on the offense, and the fumble recovery will stand. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. Boy, shifts past him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Tries the left side and finds Olave. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Carr to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss. Now Carr on the bootleg. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Josh Allen From that outside linebacker spot, gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal. Gonzalez's kick is good, and the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. $3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
On play action, it's Carr. Olave holds it in. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this one is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Tua sets up to pass it. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Etienne up the middle. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Once more, Etienne. And this time he finally breaks through. It's a touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On play action, now Carr. That one complete downfield to Thomas. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Now a play fake. Carr. And that is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, here's Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Carr will look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This is caught. It's Kirk. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Tua, a final shot before half. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the second half with Kamara. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. In motion right is Thomas. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, this jet sweep is so popular now in football, but Charles, here's the downside, a turnover.
Yeah, because you want so badly to get the ball in the hands of your receivers, let him try and create something. I think that when he took the handoff, he was thinking something big. Instead, he didn't feel the pressure, and the ball came free. I have to think a major focus at the halftime, Mings, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And one more time, here's Kirk. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. His pass caught with the 4. Touchdown! Brenton Strange, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Huskies have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Hey, 734.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Kamara is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. Rolling to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing,
rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here live in New Orleans. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Open man is Kirk, complete. On the move past the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And quickly, they get to the line. On second down, Tua. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Okay. All right, fellas, listen up. Ready, set.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On play action, here's Tua. Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. Touchdown! Christian Kirk, 26 yards. And the Huskies look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter. Carr now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
7:34.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Andre Cisco. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
A gain of 11 on Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Huskies look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And they'll go again with Etienne. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
All right, come on.
2nd and a couple. Off the option, here's Etienne. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Etienne, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now McManus for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over first. What now?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted. Want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That. Shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking off. Got the flight. Promise you if anybody can hold me, I can. Get the right man. Baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back. Run it back. Run it,